Hello boys and girls, my name is White Rhino PSO, and today we are continuing...
approaches.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, excuse me. Today we are continuing Morrowind. So, in the last video, we delivered a potion of Cure Disease to a House Redoran supporter over in Ald-Velothi, and he invited us to go back in a few days to do some work for him. We also found a missing trader who had gotten trapped by an ash storm outside of Margan, and we also reunited a couple that had been... Jesus. We reunited a couple that had been separated by Nyx hounds just outside of Ald'ruhn. One last thing to note before we begin. The temple sent us out to find the hair shirt of Saint Aralor, which is supposed to be somewhere near Kogorun. Between videos, I checked our storage corpse over in Hlalo Manor over there, and it looks like we haven't found it yet. Or if we have, then I just didn't think to bring it back to Balmora for storage. So, at some point in the near future, we're going to have to go back to Kogorun and hope that either the corpse is still there with the item, or that I didn't pick up the item and then sell it somewhere else in the game, because that would suck real bad. That would, as far as I can tell, completely break the temple questline. So let's hope against that happening. For now, though, we are in Balmora to visit a House Hlalu member over in the 8 Plates, who is apparently, yes, he stole a Founder's Helm from House Redoran, and we have to get it back from him, likely by killing him, but not shaming House Redoran, which means we have to do the old,
I'm not interested.
We have to do the old taunt into combat trick. Can we do it? No, we're down to 0 disposition. I don't think he is actually going to be tauntable at 0 disposition. So let's... Here we go. Taunt success. You would lose. Taunt success. That does it.
Your wounds are great.
And your wounds are greater. And nobody here gives a damn because I taunted him into doing that. So we get all of the gold back that we just used to persuade him to like us, and we will grab that Redoran Founder's Helm. We're still below 300 pounds, which is nice. Granted, we do have 22 pounds of booze, 20 of which is for a quest, and 21 pounds of Imperial chainmail that we have to keep on us just in case we swing by a Legion outpost.
You talk too much, Outlander.
But from here... Yeah, from here I think we're finally going to head back to Yansiramus and drop off the Molag Bal quest we have. And then we're going to head up to the Zainab camp and head west so we can actually drop off all of the booze we have on us. And from there, we might actually swing by Kogorun just because we're sort of going to be in the area. So I'm going to put in a cut here, and we're going to pick things back up in Yansiramus. So we will be right back. Alright, so we are back in the Daedric Shrine of Yansiramus, and as far as I can tell, this is where we picked up the quest for Molag Bal. And let me tell you, there were a lot more enemies outside than I thought there would be.
You have freed the soul of Mentana. Torment will be his. Endless agony is all he will know until the end of time. You have performed well, mortal. Perhaps you will be my servant again one day. Take this and use it well. Bring strife and discord with you wherever you may travel. Now, go!
Jesus. Alright, so we got the Mace of Molag Bal. Absorb strength 1 to 15 points for 30 seconds on touch. And the same for Magicka, but 1 to 20. It's worth quite a lot, but also weighs quite a lot. So I will be very happy to dump that off in Balmora whenever we get back there. But for now, I believe we're going to put another cut in here as I take us back to the Zainab camp. So, we will be right back. Alright, so we are now back in the Zainab camp, and supposedly, straight west of here is going to be a mine that we have to drop off 20 bottles of booze for the Fighters Guild. I'm not sure if we've actually found the mine before, but I am going to keep an eye on our local map as I explore. I'm not sure if I have to go through that canyon or not, but the way up there is very hilly, which makes me think that it is quite possible I'm not supposed to go up there. Oh shit, I think that's the actual mine we're supposed to go to, the Elith-Pal mine. Let me double check that. Quest, yeah, Flynn for Elith-Pal. So it's just going to be a quick jog through the canyon and then hooking a left. Hello, sir. That is a haunting noise it made. Not the Duke Nukem 3D pig cop sound, but that weird howling noise. Oh, that's just an ambient noise for the area, I think, because I don't see any monsters that it could be coming from. Alright.
What say you?
Now the question is, who in here do I actually talk to? Would it be you? Honor to you, Nerevarine. Preserve the peace, rules, sleeper attacks. Crazies with clubs have been attacking non-Dunmer. Call themselves sleepers. Some folks hurt, a few killed. Sleepers go nuts when you try to arrest them, so we have to put them down. Some are strangers we can't trace. Others are locals gone nuts. Ones we capture alive have complete amnesia, no idea where they are or what's going on. Just keep talking gibberish about the Sixth House awakening, serving Lord Dagoth, running foreigners out of Morrowind. Sounds like a new crazy cult or something. Alright, this is not the guy to talk to. Does it mention who I am supposed to talk to? Dangor. Would you be Dangor? No.
Go ahead.
What is this? Oh, it's an ebony mine. And, I know enough not to...
I will listen out now.
Not to try and, take any of the ebony while in eyesight of anybody else. Hello, sir. The hell? It's a very meaty rat. I was not expecting to find dangerous enemies in an area full of people. Would you be Dangor? No. This is a big friggin' mine. Right, that's the way out. Why do I have a feeling he's gonna be over here? You're just a guard. How about you guys?
Is it
No.
necessary?
Is it really necessary that we talk?
I apologize for the very loud lava over here. Are you here to deliver the Flynn? Thanks, Climbs and Hides. I've been looking forward to this shipment. 20 bottles of Flynn have been removed, and my journal has been updated. Alright. We're actually still sort of far away. There's Margon. You know, I think what I'm going to do is try to get us to Margon quickly so that I can take us up to Kogorun and we can look for that shirt. So, looks like I'm putting in yet another cut. So, hold on, I will be right back. Alright, so we are back in Kogorun, and sadly, yet another ash storm has whipped up. So now we have to check through the place to see if we can find... Oh, it is so nice and quiet in here. Check through the place to see if we can find that hair shirt. Alright, there's some corpus weepings I didn't notice last time. Alright, that was one. Oh yeah, I forgot about the symbols and writing that are very... They seem very out of place compared to the rest of the somewhat low-resolution graphics. I can't remember if this is the place where I picked up, these gauntlets. The magical gauntlets I've been... God, it's loud. Alright. That goes down... Wait. Does that go down? I think that might be up. But anyway, these magical gauntlets I have that... One of them increases my strength by 20, and one of them increases my agility by 20. And they are very nice, and they alone have convinced me to start using heavy armor. Slightly. Hello. So I don't think I left anybody alive in here last time we were in Kogorun. I believe these are all respawns, because... Redware pot. Anything in the bowls? No. Because there was actually a dreamer outside that tried to attack me when I was showing up to try and find out a good place to stand for coming back from the cut. Kind of like this guy. And he went down just as quickly before. Alright, I don't see any other bodies up here. So, now we get to head all the way back down. We are going to loop our way around the entirety of this upper area. Nice, some more ash salts. Because I just want to make sure that we haven't left any bodies around. Alright, that's the entire loop of that. And I believe I was going counterclockwise on this level. I am actually out of arrows. Alright. I'm going to save these 22 silver arrows for things that might be of a magical nature. Or things that won't take damage from normal arrows. Not that I have any normal arrows left anyway. Iron Tanto. Oh, for a second I thought there was something in the brazier. I think that's how that's pronounced. Alright, it looks like we are now headed down into Kogorun. The Hall of Maki. Nabith Waterway. Oh, right. Yeah, Nabith takes us into the Ghost Gate. Or in beyond the Ghost Fence. Oh, there we go. I was wondering where the combat music was coming from. Come on. Being very dramatic. So, on my way to Yan Ceramus, I did stop by the Mages Guild in Balmora. Alright, dead hero. I hope that wasn't the guy that had the hair shirt. There's another couple of them. Nope, Nordic Nordic Fur chest piece. Silver spear. Nothing fancy hanging off that. Anyway, I did crank out about 15 levels. Chitin, ash statue. Alright, it's none of these people. But yes, I did crank out a few levels of alteration by training with people in the Mages Guild in Balmora. And that was mostly because I hit on the idea that when you go up in level, you get multipliers toward raising particular stats based on how many times you've raised a related skill during that level. So I could get a ×5 multiplier for willpower, which would be very helpful. It would get us toward getting it next to 60 by throwing some levels into alteration because it is governed by willpower. And we have more than enough money to pay for training in that respect. Christ, I forgot how big this place was. Alright, let's go this way. Hello. I had forgot that those guys were things. What is this place? This is a dead end. But I'm hoping... Steel Greaves, another book. I'm hoping somewhere in here is the hair shirt we are looking for. Silver Claymore. An empty box. Weird stack of chairs. And once again, on the off chance that we have to come back here again and there are respawns. Bamboo candlestick. Telvanni Dust Adept Helm. Detect key. Exquisite. You know what? I'll grab the exquisite robe to sell off. Alright, so... Where the hell are we? The Vault of Aerode does not have the hair shirt. I think if I fully explore Kogo Ruin and there's no sign of the shirt, I think I'm going to check the unofficial Elder Scrolls wiki to find out where the shirt is supposed to be. And because I want to make sure that I didn't end up picking it up and either dropping it due to weight limits or selling it off somewhere. So if it is in a place we have already checked... Wow, it's loud down here. But yes, if it is in a place that we have already checked, then we will know for sure that I have broken this quest. So, Warhammer. What does this place look like? Kind of loops back on itself quite a bit. I seem to remember there being Atronachs in here, but I'm not entirely sure. It has been quite a while. I love how much strength we have? Just want to double check that there's no... Yeah, there's no bodies up here. Not strength, I meant speed. Because, speed... I missed with that arrow. Speed is what is allowing me to sidestep all of these magical targeted attacks. Oh, hello. Alright, that's just another skeleton with a warhammer. That's kind of weird. Right, I forgot about this part. Nice of them to fill it up with water just enough that we have to swim, but not so much that we have to go completely under the water. I'm gonna pop over here just to double check these containers. Some steel stuff. And I'm also going to peek around this corner. More water. Alright, that actually leads out. So, I'm going to go over here and then hook a left. I hear something alive. Alright, he didn't have anything on him. And a lot of empty containers. 6 goblets, though. And I remember that all of the floating containers were empty. Alright, I went that way, I went that way, so now we're heading this way. Another skeleton with a large weapon. Alright. Getting a little nervous because I have not found any corpses that seem special enough that they would have... Oh, there's some containers over here. Any corpses that seem special enough that they would have a, like, special named item on them. God damn it. Now, is this the way that just takes me beyond the ghost fence? Oh, God. Alright, Red Mountain, Bleeding Heart. I had forgotten that Kogel Rune was as big as it is. But yes, I am now fairly sure that Kogel Rune is the place where I got these magical gauntlets. I do need to also check for hidden alcoves up on the walls, just to make sure. I vaguely remember this lava here and there being some sort of enemy that I tricked into falling into it. Alright, that takes me outside. I don't see a body up there. Oh, I also did happen to notice another section of ghost fence, and it was still off. Which, that tells me that after the main quest, it looks like the ghost fence does get deactivated. Which is really a nice touch, I think. Alright, now we've made a full loop around Charma's Breath. And this would take me down into the Bleeding Heart, which if it's not in here, then it's not inside the Kogel Rune interior. I don't see anywhere in here it could be. Nice. Spear up to 98. Some more ash salts. Alright. Orc Warhammer. A skull. One of those funky whispering statues. Restore endurance? I don't think my endurance is tanked at all. Yeah, 72 is actually pretty darn high. Where are you going? Some skulls, another ash statue. Damn it. And nothing in that end. Alright, so I have now explored the entirety of Kogorun's interior. So I am going to look up where the hair shirt of Saint Aralor is actually supposed to be, just to make sure that we're not on a wild goose chase. The quest did mention it's in Lost Kogorun, and knowing this game, though, that could actually be a separate name for a separate place. So we will be right back. Alright, we are back, and you may notice that we are once again standing outside of Kogorun itself. And that is because the body, god damn it, it's right here. Feril Salmon's corpse. Hold on, just gotta do a thing. Alright, so the hair shirt of Saint Aralor. Damage, health, 2 to 6 points, but a lot of resistance and restore health? That's a little weird. He also has some decently valuable things on him, so I'm just going to strip some of that off of his corpse. That should be enough. Alright, so that finishes up that. Yeah, so let us recall ourselves back to the temple. Oh my god, it is so nice to get out of that storm every time. I think it was you? Have you found the hair shirt in Lost Kogorun? Yes, that is the hair shirt of Saint Aralor. Will you hand it over to the temple? Sure. Good. I suppose this means that Feril Salmon is dead. It is unfortunate, but at least the relic has been returned. Alright. Any more duties for me? Another sacred relic which has been lost to the temple is the Cleaver of St. Felms. Mendel Eves carried the Cleaver of St. Felms the Bold. He was a brave and honorable buoyant armiger, but he fell fighting on the northeast slopes of Red Mountain in an ash vampire lair known as Terrainalal. Oh god, there again? Recover the Cleaver from the hands of our enemies and return it to the temple. All
How
right.
wonderful.
Jesus.
Welcome, Outlander.
Alright, so it looks like we are headed back up to here, but I am going to save that for the next video because we're just about out of time anyway. So, as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.